Welcome back to Until Then. The audio, once again, will be kind of scratchy at times. I think I fixed it by switching to a different thing, but let's see. I don't really know. It's not even audio interface. I'm just going through another layer to trick the system into believing it's a different audio interface. If it doesn't work, you hear the scratchiness. Okay. They know about the issue. Listen, game developers have a hard job. Okay, just let them breathe. All right. If you don't know what's going on in this game, and again, spoilers, this is the moment that all the live streamers should leave, okay? As well, thank you, chat, for typing okay, daddy. I just want to type it here. Chat said that, not me. But where we ended up in this game was when Marks began to open up to his friends. We realized that there's something weird going on. Almost like Kathy... It feels like she knows something. More than we ever would have expected. Or maybe she's envious of the care that we're getting. Almost like we're taking away from her pain, in a sense. That's kind of what the feeling I get is that it feels like she wanted space to bereave her current, to bemoan her current circumstances. And we kind of took that away from her by taking the center of attention onto us now with our dead mother, you know? Sure, she gets beat every day, but my mother's dead, buddy. But yeah, something's wrong here. There's something very, very wrong here. Despite the fact that we now have her again and our friendships are much tighter this time around with our core friend group, it still feels like something's off. And really, this whole game is about navigating this feeling of something being off. Trying to understand why everything feels off. Everything feels off. Like the deafening visual silence on the screen. Why is it so visually silent on the screen, actually? Where were we again? Oh yes, we're in the piano club again. I forgot. What happened in the piano club? I don't remember. How do you move in this game again? WASD. Sorry, it's been a while since I played this game. Hey, Mr. Junjun, what's up? What? What is Junjun doing here? I didn't know he was interested in this. Wait, just double check here. Is my reverb on? Hello? Hello. Okay, good. It's off. Sorry. Just gotta make sure. Hey, Nicole. Wait a minute. I thought she wasn't. I thought we weren't friends because I did something to her. But also, this is different. This is very different. Last time, Nicole only came when we played the song. Like, she only happened to drop in after all that dating stuff, right? No, it's technically not dating, but technically it was a date, okay? Realistically, it was a date without the moniker. So this is a very different change of pace that she's here at the beginning now. Although it does make sense considering that, you know, she wanted to help us find a spark and that we're feeling the sense of deja vu with each other. So, you ready for this? Yeah, are you? Obviously. I even got here earlier than you. That is true. Yes, I was just talking about that. Thank you for reiterating everything I just said. Thank you. Appreciate that. Nice. Excuse me. Do you happen to know where we can sign up? What's his name? Pablo? Paulo? Yo, yeah. Yeah, forms are right there. Yes, my boy, my man. And she's the reason why I'm applying. Oh god, even in this timeline, he's starved. So, not even a little bit interested in the piano? I guess it's cool to pick up a new skill. But I'm just really into her. Oh god, she's cute. Just, don't make it awkward around here, alright? No worries. I'm a smooth operator. I somehow doubt that. Maybe she does remember the previous timeline. Maybe she remembers everything that happened. Maybe she was there to see the cringe. Although he did have a moment where it did work on the DJ floor, so you never know. So, what do you plan to play on the big day? For Elise. Okay. Okay, at least Nicole is here to also, like, see this moment going down. And how's that going for you? I've been trying. But I still can't seem to get it down. It's been weeks. I have plateaued. It really sucks when you edge for a long time and then all of a sudden you start to plateau like that, right? It's just, oh man, all your efforts go to waste. You know, you might not be practicing with enough discipline. Ouch. Hey now, we can't all be prodigies. Oh, so you're a big shot, huh? Maybe you can help me sweep her off her feet. Probably, but I've already got my hands full with this one. Hey. What does that mean? I'm good at this, alright? We have 2 timelines worth of experience. Oh, are you two together? Just helping me learn? No. Oh, God. Oh no, I've been in this situation. I've been here. Chad, I've been here, Chad. I didn't know about this until like 2 years later when my related friend who like knew about this person was like also their friend, and they were telling me like, dude, you know she liked you, right? And I was like, oh shit. And then I remembered. I was like, so that moment when everyone asked if we were dating, and I said, no, 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 no. Like, and then he was like, yeah, that was the moment that her heart was like broken. I was like, fuck, I'm so sorry. Don't say no. I mean, obviously, if you don't like them, say no. Don't even give in to the pretense of it, because then you're the asshole stringing them along. But also, like, I didn't know. I actually did like her. I thought she was cool. I just didn't realize that anything would have happened. But also, it is kind of mean to just say no. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta ease into it. She's just helping me learn. Do I? But do I really want her? No, I don't want. No. We've already been down. What am I doing? Deja vu. I'm going down the same route. I don't want to be with Nicole. I need to save my friend Kathy. No. Just friends. Right. So, by the way, Hand Independence is kicking my ass right now. Tell me about it. Yes. I'm sorry for interrupting. I just want to make some friends. No biggie. Come join us, dude. You're an applicant too? Yes. And I agree. Hand Independence is pretty tough. Yep. You can say that again. What's your name? I'm Samantha. But you can call me Sam. Dudes, Justin. Dudes, Justin. I'm Justin over here. Nice to meet y'all. I know you didn't ask for my name, but dudes, Justin. Name's Mark, and I'm Nicole. Awesome. So, what are you guys planning to play for the audition? Grieg's Wedding Day. Oh, that's my favorite. A respectable choice. I can't decide between Waltz of the Flowers and Claire de Lune. I've never heard Waltz of the Flowers actually, but I know Claire de Lune, so I'm gonna say Claire de Lune because I don't know it. Anything else? Nice. Both good choices. Although Waltz might be a little easier for a beginner. Okay, listen. So you gotta go for Claire de Lune then. You gotta show your skills. I thought so too. But Claire de Lune is so beautifully dissonant and ambiguous. No. You're totally right. Although Waltz is a little more melodically complex. Yeah. Wait, what do you plan to play, Nicole? Your original composition? Okay, listen, she's still reeling with the fact that she lost her friend, and you just bring it up now. Maybe. Wow. Your own? That's so cool. Hi, guys. Sorry, don't mean to interrupt. But may I have your names, please? Told ya, name's Justin. Oh, hi, Mark. I'm Mark. And I'm Nicole. Nice to meet you, Mark and Nicole. Welcome to our club. My name's Elise. And they both look at Justin. That little smirk on his face. Good old Justin. Nice meeting you too. We were both just about to apply. Oh, that's great! Please follow me. Oh, I can move. Oh. Justin, you son of a gun. For Elise, huh? Miss Elise? Okay, listen. If you call someone that's only like a year or two older, like Miss or Mister, that's kind of cringe. Not that cringe is bad, right? I think it's fine to be cringe and fine to be okay with being cringe. But like that is like the stereotypical definition of like the new Gen Z cringe. They're the same age group. Call them by their first name. Mr. Streamer. No, none of you get to call me by my moniker. All of you are too old or too young for me. Hopefully, mostly too old. I actually don't. All of you should be above the age of 24. Last time I did the survey, so. But none of you have approached. Only one of you is beyond 29. I think. How many of you are over 30? I need to know for reasons. Anyways, you guys ever watch Midsummer? Miss Elise? Can we use the piano? Yes, Sam. Feel free to. Thank you. She's gonna play something like awful. It's gonna sound terrible. And then Mr. Pablo over here is gonna be like, ugh, disgusting trash. What swine is this? How dare they play such pedestrian drivel? So Philistine of them. I need to increase the volume. I just need you to check these boxes right here. You'd better be prepared. We will test you to your limits. Ha! Challenge accepted. This is Carlo, by the way. Why did I think his name was Paulo or Pablo? Why did I think his name was Paulo or Pablo? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This is my second time meeting the man. To be fair, I've been avoiding meeting this one person again because I don't remember what they look like and I don't remember their name. So if they ever walk up to me and like at like a birthday party or something or my friend's wedding, which is coming up soon, it's just gonna be like, hi, nice to meet you, dude. And then she's gonna be like, don't you remember me? It's like, no, I actually don't remember you. It's gonna be a very awkward conversation. He's the club secretary. Looks like we've got work to do, Mark. As my student, you better not disappoint me. I will take this seriously. Or, this got way too intense. This got intense. Whoa, this got intense. You want to be my student? Get used to it. The piano! Is that so? Just watch. We'll pour our blood, sweat, and tears into it. Well, that seems a little extreme, Nicole. We'll see how it goes. God, he's so cool. That's the spirit! That's just what we're looking for. The desire to play with your heart and soul. Now, we may not be much, and Carlo may have high standards, but we've got each other. Like a family. Chat says, if I ever meet you, I will make sure it's awkward for you. You are never going to meet me. Again, to reiterate, if at least 50 of you agree to meet me at TwitchCon, I will go to TwitchCon, set up a hot dog stand inside TwitchCon. Inside of TwitchCon, you come and you eat my glizzy. That's the goal, right? If I get, I'm trying to get large enough to where I can convince 50 of you to eat my glizzy live at TwitchCon. That is my dream, with my own special house-made mayo. Well, sign me right up. We'll show you what we can do. Yo, you two. You done? Uh-huh. Come here. Show us what you got. This guy's a poser and a loser. Maybe we should leave. Well, I love how Nicole matches my steps. Go ahead. Use the keyboard. Why is it only on the left side? I'm so sorry that I'm doing this, but like, I love how weirdly in sync they are, but only in one single direction. And also, how come no one ever asked about Junjun? How come? I just realized, how come Carlo and Elise don't say anything about Junjun? First you'll go for the hey, don't you remember me? Then one of those handshake fist bump switches. You're actually evil. If you do that to me, I'm gonna leave the venue out of cringe. I'm gonna feel so cringed out that I'm going to leave. They do. Oh, they do? Well, I mean, only these two do. I don't remember if Elise or Carlo ever explained why he's just allowed to stay. Do you want to play? Do you two want to play? That's a good idea. Mark, before I can help you, I need to know what you can do. Can you play it again? I don't remember all of it. It's okay. I'll play with you. Show us what you got. I'll do my best, but don't expect too much. No, if I say don't expect too much, it's cursed, right? If you do a good job, what's gonna happen is that they're gonna look at you like, you know, you're trying to show off, right? Like you're trying to humble brag. But if you do a bad job, then they'll still be disappointed because in a way, you subconsciously expect someone to blow your expectations out no matter what you say, right? You can never expect below what somebody can do, you always expect too much. It's just a lose-lose situation both ways. So you might as well just say, I'll do my best, because then if they make fun of you, then they're the assholes. Carlo complained about them. Elise said he's the principal's son. Carlos said, oh. I don't remember that at all. I'll do my best. God, he's so sweaty and nervous. Wait, this is the composition. This is a which one? I doubt that's your best. This isn't wedding day. See, she shows up again. What does it mean for her to show up again? And then to almost like disappear. Huh. Why are we stopping? I don't know. Nicole does look conflicted. Is the rest not written yet? You really wrote that. Nicole? You okay? Sorry. I need a second. Wait. There's an interaction here that we get to explore. There's something going on there that we get to explore, and I think I understand what's going on, but I just want to make sure here. I'm very curious. But finally, we get an answer to what that character is trying to do, like why they're here, and what they're going for. Nicole, are you okay? Yeah. I just got a little overwhelmed. What happened in there? What's with her? With Kate? Yes! Answers! Finally! To long-standing questions in my mind! She came from my hometown too. Oh. Did you two know each other? Yeah. We were friends. Once. Is Nicole actually an asshole? Like, Nicole might be an asshole. I think Nicole is shaping up. I wonder if that's the angle that the story is going for. You know what I mean? Maybe she stopped being friends with that person because that person used to be a dude. You know, he used to. This is why. And they were playing. You know, the piano together, right? Changed their gender, and now she's like, I don't vibe with that, and that's kind of an asshole move. But like, what? Maybe that's what I think is in my head, is that this is like a whole story of how he changed his like gender, and now he's a she, and that's why she like doesn't want to hang out with him, with like her anymore. Or maybe she's like just a bully because she came from to the same hometown. It's just one of those two things. What happened? We were in the same school. Good friends. But I guess it didn't quite last. Oh. But she has, you know, withdrawn, mean. She wasn't mean to me. I will say that choice is so Mark for misunderstanding the situation. Because she wasn't ever mean to us. She just wanted some peace and quiet at 6 a.m. If you go to school at 6 a.m., the sun isn't even up yet, the roosters are just barely starting to call, maybe you want people to shut up and stop bothering you. She's not mean. She has drawn the line in the sand. You are not allowed to cross it. You keep poking the tiger, it will bite your hand. She's not mean. It is simply the way of the wild. She's withdrawn. Withdrawn, as she is now. Withdrawn. She's really quiet and antisocial in our class. She doesn't really talk to anyone. Just goes to class and goes home. That's unfortunate. But no, she wasn't like that at all. She was friendly. Quite happy too. Wow. What happened? I guess things were a little hard at home. Their parents weren't getting along anymore. And eventually, the family just fell apart. I didn't realize. Yeah, of course you didn't realize, Mark. You don't realize anything. You don't realize that people have stories behind them. You don't care about people's like underlying feelings. You just care about what's on the surface. You're a surface sucker. You're a surface dweller. That must have been hard. After the earthquake, we became close again. When we were assigned to the same evacuation center. Yeah, I can imagine. You must have been through a lot. We spent a lot of time together there. We bonded over some things. And I thought... Yeah. Well, sometimes you meet people from your past, and things go really well at first. You know? You reminisce and bond, but eventually, I guess you're reminded of why you drifted in the first place. I guess that makes sense. I'm okay though. Don't worry. It just caught me off guard. Remembering the past. Do you want to talk more about it? Not right now. I feel like there's enough going on. Don't you think? Well, you can say that again. My head's always, like, spinning from everything. Right? You feel that too, huh? Yeah. At first, I thought it was just stress. Getting used to a new environment. Well, that certainly can't be helping. There's someone who kind of feels it too, you know. My friend, Louise. My friend Louise. That's a very bold claim for after what you did to her and her grades. She's really smart. We should probably talk to her about it sometime. If you want to, I mean. That's alright, I guess. She showed me this laser experiment thing. I can't really explain it, but she knows something weird is going on. She might be able to tell. Okay, if you trust her, I do too. It's nice having you to talk to about all this. Agree or doubt, agree or doubt. I don't want to get close to her again. But also, is that wrong? Let me think about this. What is... That's wrong, right? Because you can't change... I guess it depends on your viewpoint of is this destiny and fate, or is it like a deterministic thing? To many people, and this is sort of the paradox of what is destiny and what is fate, and having choice in your life. The paradox is that if you have choice, fate doesn't exist. But if fate does exist, maybe your idea of you having choice and being able to determine the trajectory of your life is the illusion that fate is placing on you, through which it will then exert fate's whims, right? Like, because fate can make you believe that you have choice in your life, but that you really don't have choice at all. And so how do you know whether you have choice or whether you don't? Does it really matter? In the end, I've always believed that you should live your life through your actions and live as truly and honestly as you can, making the right choices in every situation. And so shouldn't that apply to this too? Should I really just shut her down and basically make her feel all alone again, in a world where she already feels alone? Feeling like there's nobody here, just because I want to do some amorphous thing with Kathy? Not do something, but like, to help Kathy in some amorphous way, in some ambiguous... ambivalent way. I just want to like be there for her. That doesn't really make any sense. If I am to believe that fate is pushing us together or not, it almost doesn't matter when you consider that my actions still have consequences. And so shouldn't I just try to be nice anyways to everyone? Because what's the point if we're already going down this almost predetermined track in a way, this second timeline? I don't know. I'm very curious about how much choice we as the player have and how much that exerts itself and shows itself in this game. So I'm going to agree. I'm going to give her a safe place because I just played Lean on Me by Bill Withers, and I think he would kick my ass from the grave if I didn't choose to agree. Yeah. I think so too. Mm-hmm. The club seems fun as well. It's a nice change of pace. feels familiar, playing the piano again. But it's also entirely new. Yeah, I think we can really help each other. Yeah. You've got a lot to learn, though. Alas, the burden of imparting that wisdom upon you falls to me. Hey, you're calling me a burden? I'm afraid so. That's rich, Hanabi 14. Just so you know, I don't go easy on my students. Well, nothing worth having comes easy, right? Good. Then let's get to work. 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 I failed that reading. So hard. Come on. We don't have all day. Oh god, what happened to Mark? He's put into the grinding. He's put back into the grinding wheel again. Your hands have to let each other go. Oh god. It is hard to learn hand independence. You can, and then the tricks to like form it into a muscle memory really do help a lot, because then your muscle memory can take over for one hand while you think about the hand. Especially for like more free-form playing where you get to like improvise a lot, helps a bunch. But to like learn it truly, to truly have hand independence, that feels impossible for me too. I still can't do it. You ask me if I'm holding a mug and like a spoon. You ask me to throw one inside the like trash. I'm gonna drop both. What the? But what did I say about learning each hand individually? Did you do your homework? But isn't that kind of like cheating? So you're telling me you didn't practice each hand individually? But that's technically cheating, right? It doesn't matter if it's cheating, Mark. It doesn't matter if it's cheating. Sorry, I have to turn on something. It doesn't matter if it's cheating, Mark. It's about you have to learn these techniques to build up slowly. God damn it! I feel frustrated and I'm not even teaching him. Kathy, save me. It's not. Ooh, that was a sharp blow. Gotta say, he deserved that. Hi, I forgot. She has no clue who like Kathy is at this moment. Twice now, Kathy has like done this. She's just walked up, said some really offhand, very awful thing. If you said that to a stranger, I would be like, "You're kind of an asshole, dude." Because like, it depends on your relationship, right? Nicole and Mark in this teacher-student relationship, they can say that to each other. But Kathy, who seems to be a stranger to Nicole's, walking up and saying, "Yeah, you are trash." It's like, okay, you're an asshole. Get out of here. Only good friends can do it. Only good friends. Are you a club member here? No. She's my best friend. Best friend. BFFs for life. Ho ho ho. Hi, Nicole. Name's Kath. Best friend. I mean, nice to meet you, Kath. Don't mind me standing here. I just want to watch him get punished for a hot minute. Okay, that's... You into watching? Us? Me? I miss school pizza. I feel like I'm doing deja vu myself, right? Every time I see these scenes, I feel like I've said that. I feel like I've said that I want pizza myself. I feel like I've said the exact same line about school pizza and how school pizza tastes like cardboard, no? Somebody in the future somewhere is going to find that moment in that old VOD and they're going to realize that I'm just saying the same things over and over and over again. Like a really shitty AI, in which my identity is now exposed. I gotta say, dude, she's scary. But discipline is effective, right? Sometimes, I guess. She does scare me. She's not that bad. No, she does scare me. She does scare me. But I can't deny I'm learning. Learning? Learning how to get closer? What? Yeah, getting closer. To full hand independence. You must be learning a lot from her. Yeah, I am. Called it. Okay, please. You're filling Samantha's head with trash. She's gonna be imagining things for like days. We'll call it a day for now. You still got a long way to go. So, what do you say? You're doing terrible. Remember, Mark, this is an art form you must take seriously. I mean, I'm taking it seriously. I'm taking you seriously. Ooh. I was about to say something that I know for sure that I said. I was going to say, damn, smooth, Mark. And I know I said that last time, too. I don't need words, Mark. But if I were just a little bit nicer, you're making progress. Really? By a teeny tiny bit. Sorry. Hey, at least you get something, right, Mark? At least you're doing somewhat well. Do you think Elise gets it? I can't tell, dude. You know what? I think she actually might. You are being pretty forward about it. Do you think she likes it? She'd probably like it more when you perfect it. Here she comes. Hey, gang. How's it going? Perfected, huh? What? Hello, dudes. Just want to say that, as usual, I'm about to practice for Elise. She gets it. Wait, she got it. She got it way sooner than last time. Last time she only got it by the like school of dance, whereas this time she's really in on it. I think Elise might actually be into it. There's no way that this happens. Nobody actually like does this. Like, you know that like one anime where someone farts as they're like dancing, and there's a scene where they're trying to dance to like show someone their like depths of their love, and so they like try to dance so perfectly, but then they end up farting from their anxiety. Like, that only happens in fantasy. Nobody actually does this IRL. No one plays a song to express their love for like someone. It doesn't work. And also, it's too much work compared to just saying, "Hey, I like you. Do you want to go out?" I know, right? As long as she's happy. Oh, Junjun. Ha! Are we seriously gonna keep this up? Our alumni members will shun us for this. Why, of course. We're changing our image so our doors are open to everyone. Hand open to this form of abuse. Also, he's Mr. Chavez's son. He's Mrs. Chavez's son. Oh. Why is he constantly sleeping? You lucky bastard. Mark, he's your classmate, right? Do you know what he looks like? No. No one does. Nobody knows what he looks like. That takes effort. It takes effort to be like that. It almost takes more effort to sleep through an entire class and pretend and just put your face down so that no one ever sees you than just waking up at some point, at any point. At that point, why even bother going to school, right? Chat, they're advancing way faster than last time. What do you think of my fur Elise? I think it's quite beautiful. I hope it's no trouble, but I'd like to be with you. I'm afraid that one fell flat. Damn. You like jazz? You're talking? I mean, you're a bee! What do you think of my fur? Okay, it's the same lines over and over and over. Music theory from mommies. Oh, yeah. You love that book. Learning something new? Yes. Like how Bach uses a succession of notes that... Wait. I think I heard of that somewhere. It spells out his name, right? Like B-A-C-H? Wow, that's correct. So why is it H then? Spelling is hard. Spelling is hard is a comedy answer, and I think Mark is a comedy kind of guy. No, but Mark is secretly a genius too, right? So saying German notation is like a flex of his genius, but also proof that time travel is real. German notation. Something about German notation? Correct. Where'd you learn that? Beats me. That was just one of my hazy childhood memories. Yeah, I get that. You know it. Well, you do you, Sam. Childhood memories. Has he always been in a time loop? Since birth? Oh, so where's Carlo? I know he's playing this. God, he's so cool. Look at him, look at him. Just look at him, listen to him. Look and listen. Even his song choice is so goddamn fitting. It's so regal for his character. God, leave some pussy for the rest of us. Watch. This is how it's done. Closer, closer. There. Say Grieg. I'm sorry for reading that like it was like smut. We've been playing a lot of different games on this channel that have different tones. I forgot that it would be like this is a wholesome moment and not a smut moment. I'm sorry for saying closer, closer, like it was like that. I'm sorry. That was very erotic. But I love this photo. I'm also happy. How come Carlo always gets cut out? I feel so bad for him. How's that last one? Hmm? Oh, it was adequate. That's it. I'm sorry, Mark. I have a lot on my mind right now. A lot in your mind. Hmm? Well, what happened? Do you think this is working? What? What do you mean? I'm not sure. Do you think we're helping each other? Isn't that what we're doing? Are we doing enough? Yeah, aren't we? I don't know. Mark, maybe I'm overthinking this. I don't know. What do you think we're going doing enough? Nicole? Sorry, I can't explain it. It's hard to... Can I show you something? Look at that. This is... Shh. You don't have to say anything. Just enjoy it. I'm sorry. About what? I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I like being around you. I like the club. But when we said we'd help each other, that's what we're doing. Yeah. Maybe I just feel like we're not doing enough. Not saying enough or not really hearing each other. I can't. You know, it's strange how this game does this almost loop back mechanic, right? From a gameplay perspective, you're armed with knowledge. It's always the thing that makes New Game Pluses and the second time around so much more interesting because you have this knowledge to manipulate it to your whims and desires. It's why time travel is such a desirable thing. It's why people fantasize about being able to go back in time to that one moment of where they're going to change everything and they'll buy Bitcoin and they'll do all these like kinds of things, or and they'll invest in Apple and also and they'll say yes to that person finally, right? Like it's but the reality of it is that when you get to it, I don't remember a single thing about this scene. I don't remember anything about what happened before in this timeline. I can barely even spot the all these little differences. There's so many of them. So impactful are they, but so minuscule that they are. It feels like I'm living it all for the first time again. And again, and again, and again, and again. It's almost the most effective time loop mechanic that I've ever seen because it makes you feel like you're just living it. Again, again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. And the piano person got shot. I think the person on the piano got run down by a motorcycle. What happened? Why the piano just randomly stopped? Like the piano stopped as soon as the motorcycle came by. Did the piano person get run down by a motorcycle? What happened? Oh god. Listen, Nicole, you've got to speak your mind, okay? We don't have much time. We've got to perform CPR. My background music person it isn't gonna make it. What's a good answer? I don't think so. Is that how you feel? Is that how you feel? Is that really how you feel? Am I doing anything wrong? No, nothing like that. I think we're I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. What happened to the background music? Where's the piano guy? Who killed him? Who killed the piano guy? It's not that funny, Stick. Come on, you're a professional, Stick. Come on, you're a professional. It's not that funny, all right? Just act natural. Be cool. It's a serious moment, all right? It's not that serious. I need a moment. I can't believe it. I think we're doing all we can. Loss is hard. Oh god, I'm so sorry that you had to raid into this, but also, maybe one of your raiders could play the piano for us, because we lost our other background music person. Welcome back. Always picking the best raid times, huh? Always picking the best raid times. This time it's a bit more emotional. Hey raiders, welcome to Until Then. Again, if you've never played this game, you should play this game. It's a very good visual novel. You should absolutely leave and then never come back, because I think you should play this for yourself first before you watch this playthrough. There are many spoilers in this playthrough. I'm giving you the chance to leave. Nobody saw the piano guy. 7 truck running him over. Oh god. I don't even know how to explain this. Look, I just want you to know, Raiders, there was piano music here. There was piano music here. But I do appreciate the raid. Everyone, please follow Mr. Kanungus, the Mr. Among Us. Do you hate that I call you Mr. Among Us? Does that... Please follow Kanungus Among Us. You know, which one of you among us will follow them, us? Kanungus Among Us, please follow them. I appreciate them. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Sus. Hype sus. Crying and peeing. Guys, this is a sad moment. We need to stop laughing. Chat, we need to stop laughing. The sad moment, okay? They're not sad. They're connecting. They're connecting. We don't need background music. This is losses. Losses hard. I can't do this. It really is. Mark. Yeah. Can I tell you something? This is just, it's cursed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, of course. You know, when Jake left, there were so many things I wish I had said. Don't you feel the same? Yeah. My mom. I wish you just gonna tell her about your dead mom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Look, sometimes the bugs end up being very funny in this game, okay? Sometimes the bugs are like, you know, annoying when you get like really loud rain, but other times the bugs happen when the piano guy just gets run over by a truck and it's the funniest thing ever. Oh man, that wasn't our fault. That's you being a menace now. Okay, yeah, that was me being a menace. I'm sorry, it's just, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. I wish I had told her everything. But even now, speaking the truth can be so difficult. Sometimes it's easier to just hide it. To ignore it. What do you mean? I just mean, I wish sincerity were easier. I wish, you know, it was easier. Nicole, are you sure you're not thinking too much about this? Maybe I am. I'm sure it's part of it. We're doing all we can. I guess so. You don't have to worry so much. You really think so? Yes, you're fine. We're fine. Okay, you're right. As long as we keep doing this. Yeah. Together. Together. This time, she didn't lean her shoulder on, like, lean her head on the shoulder, but also from the street, the piano guy. Together! Oh, man. One of these days, I have to go home early. I feel like there's a difference in it, right? There's a difference. Now, there's no romance with Nicole, but also the romance before, I did feel like it was very forced, right? That first time around, and again, this is spoilers, so any raiders who did come, please do leave if you don't want any spoilers. It felt very, very forced. Whereas this time, it doesn't feel forced. My wife, sorry, give me 1 second. Jammin' beats, dude. Sounds like the kind of music that you'd play after you'd been run over by a truck. Very, very good. Very nice. That's a very, very good intro. Sorry about that. I'm back. I'm not sorry. My wife isn't on the trip. Let's see where the wind takes us now. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so as I was saying, it feels like a different pace of things. Last time we got into a relationship with Nicole, but also we never got that kind of breakdown of what was going on between Nicole and Catherine. Like now it's almost, we're finally exploring Nicole as a person. It felt like that first time through, felt like Mark was really surface level about everything, right? Because the romance the first time through was very, very forced. It was like he was just there just to get romanced, which was strange. It was just strange, their relationship, the way it happened. It felt very natural in the sense of like, you spend a lot of time with someone, you would naturally get close to them. But also very forced in the sense of like, it was just surface level. That's all they really liked from each other. The moment that it got deeper, Mark dropped the ball. Compared to now, it seems like they're really starting to grow deeper. But also, on the first time, like, they got married, so I don't really know what to think about this. Also, I don't know about you. My school would never let us stay this late. When I was in high school, the one time we tried to stay late, they called the cops on us to the point where, like, Ever since then, they locked down the school after hours with security guards because they thought that we were committing like a crime or something. And it's like, dude, like I just happened to fall asleep. My bad. It's not my fault. I fell asleep in like a lab. They only got surface level married. They only got surface level married. It's a surface level marriage. You wouldn't get you wouldn't get a Catherine, Mark. Kate. What's up? You've been hanging out with Nicole a lot. Yes. We're auditioning for the piano club together. She really is playing again, huh? Weird. Yeah. She told me why she stopped. She told you about my brother? Oh my god. I didn't? No. That was going to be the case. Oh. Oh boy. Oh god. I didn't know that was her brother. I thought it was going to be something else. But also, now it makes sense why the relationship is going poorly. Because he's gone now. Whoever that kid was is gone now. And it makes sense why they had a falling out. Oh god. Oh shit, no. Nicole's playing the piano again? The truck was foreshadowing. But you're also gonna penis killed on the road. Nothing's gonna happen to them, chat. This is... Truck-kun can't strike twice. About... Your what? Figure she wouldn't tell you about that. I bet she didn't tell you a lot more. She had her reasons. Why didn't she? Your sites got locked up after like 6. Wait, really? That's a long time, actually, for your school to stay open. My school would lock stuff up by like 4 or 4:30. The latest a club ever ran was till 5. But this is a huge development here, okay, chat? A very major development. We actually get to see backstory now, and we get to understand more about the history between her and her best friend, and as well as now his sister. She had her reasons, or why didn't she? And also, it's strange that she's being instigative towards us, right? She's trying to instigate us into like thinking some way about Nicole. She's trying to change her opinion about her. Before the backstory goes too hard, you're gonna dip and try to get some rest. No worries, chat. Again, remember, I appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Kanungus Among Us, for the raid. Please go check them out. And take care as well. Have a rest of your day as well. I hope that you had a good day. I forgot to run the script, sorry, of what did you play, but I'm sure you had a great time, and, you know, please do follow them. And thank you for showing up. Again, if you don't want to get spoiled, this is your chance to leave. I'm very curious to see why she is such a vitriol towards Nicole here. I'm gonna stay mostly on Nicole's side. I don't really want to entertain her freely. Because if I say, why didn't she, right? Then I'm entertaining her as if it's like, oh, like I'm being accusatory towards Nicole without her being here. I'm just going to say that she had her reasons, I'm sure. I'm sure she had her reasons. Of course she did. Just not good reasons. But what do you mean? She's not who you think she is. Huh? Look, I get it. It's fun at first. She's funny and it's nice. You get along, you laugh. She's good company. But there's one thing I learned about Nicole. Even if it doesn't seem like it, she'll always be stuck in the past. The past? When my mom and brother disappeared, I was devastated. I was just a kid. They didn't give any explanation. No note, no message. One day, they were just gone. Wait. Your brother? Jake? Nicole's best friend? He has no clue. Yeah. That's what she kept from you. She wouldn't. The two were practically glued at the hip. She might have even been more devastated than me. We stopped talking. It hurt too much. But then the ruling hit. You had to evacuate. But she told you that. Yes, it hit us hard. We lost our house. The house Jake and I grew up in. Sorry, I put the volume too low. I'm so sorry. You imagine having to leave? So yes, we had to evacuate. And by some cruel twist of fate, I ended up at the same center as Nicole. She said you grew close there. We did. We bonded. Over the same losses. Jake, our hometown, the memories we shared there. But she just wouldn't stop talking about him. Jake this, Jake that. You started talking about heading back to that ruin of a town. So look for him or something. I told her I couldn't. I told her I wanted to move on. But she just couldn't do the same. And I was the villain for that? For wanting to move forward with my life. For not wanting to get hung up on the brother who left me? Kate. I told her not to. I told her it wasn't worth it. But she tried anyway. And I went after her. The ruins are closed for a reason, you know? It wasn't safe. It was scary and overwhelming. But she didn't care about any of that. I'm not your enemy, Mark. I'm just warning you. She'll always choose the past over the future. Over the present, even. And when you're ready to move on, it'll be your fault. I feel like I've just been punched in the face again. Every time that phrase comes up, I feel like I just keep getting punched in the face. She's stuck in the past. Almost over to the detriment of the future and the present. And when you're ready to move on, it'll be your fault. Your fault. The grandma in the hospital. When she was stuck in the hospital. Your fault. Our fault. All those bunches from the same game. Even the idea that we are ourselves in the past. We're stuck in the past right now. It's almost like she's not speaking to Mark anymore. I mean, Mark is really just the vessel of the player. It's the way that we interface with the game. It's like she's talking to us. As if to tell us that, hey, when you're ready to move on, it'll be my fault. Defend. Doubt. Not words, but intentions. Even just this. There's so many different things, right? Even just this. It's our intentions. What is the intent that we want to put on display here? What are we aiming for? Not what we're saying. Let's start different from what we've been doing this entire time, which has been we've been choosing the words that Mark eventually says. The few times I didn't really take note of this when I probably should have. Those few times in the first run through when we chose the intention of Mark, what did that mean? When did that happen? When did it come up? And what did it result in? Do we defend ourselves? Or do we doubt what she says? Do we defend Nicole? Or do we doubt her? Well, no way they'll punch me in the face a fourth time, right? But can they? To defend Nicole is almost to defend ourselves for wanting to go back, trying one more time to save Kathy, trying again and again and again, being in this loop. To doubt is to recognize that there is a need to move on. But I don't want that yet. At least I don't think I don't want that yet. Or rather, I believe that we never need to. Right? Is that really what she's like? She wouldn't. But that's why we're doing this. You sure? Didn't she hide this from you? How much more is she willing to hide? To lie about? She isn't constantly changing her mind? Going back on her word? All I'm saying is, be careful. You have to want to move forward. And Nicole has made it pretty clear to me that she doesn't want to. God. Game just gets better and better and better and better and better and better. It just keeps evolving and changing, evolving, just punching you in the face like 1, 2, 3, pow! And you just feel something. You feel so uncomfortable in your own skin because it's like you're looking at, you know, a newspaper detailing everything that you've done. This is the result of your actions. This is you. Your fault. I have some updates. Mark, can you meet me in the cafeteria? I have some updates. Sure, Louise. Nicole? How's your homework going, my student? It's going okay. Could be better. I expect results next time. I'm still stuck at this level of LOM. What is LOM again? I forgot. Any tips? Haha, just choose good power-ups. I'm trying. This is hard. Still can't beat them. Hey, Louise told me we're at a meeting. She said she has some updates. Mark? I'm going. Ignore. If we ignore her, I feel like that's the worst possible choice. Because she's also confused. But we need her help. But then it's so utilitarian, it's so callous, it's so cold. In a way, it's even more cold to use someone like that to say I'm going to keep them, you know, stable, so that we can get answers about what's going on here, so we can all collate our experiences of deja vu. That feels more cold than just saying, I'm gonna ignore you, see your peace. Just vile, psychopathic, sociopathic. I'm going. Are you, yeah, I'm going. God, I love the typing feature so much. Hey, do you still have the same lunch as last time? The usual menudo that will go bad tomorrow. Hi, sir. A delicious menudo will go bad tomorrow. It's still fresh, though. So we're selling it at a discount. Why don't you get some merienda while it's still fresh? No thanks. I'm good. Even at half the price? Don't you want to eat before going home? I don't really have an appetite right now. Thanks, though. Suit yourself. It's always menudo. I guess the only thing that isn't... Hey, is that him? The guy you were talking about? What? Me? Well, why are they talking about me? What did Mike do this time? Also, wait, everyone got the Zoomer haircut. wait. This is the timeline where everyone got the Zoomer haircut. Last time, everyone had, like, you know, the young millennial haircuts, right? The, like, sweet back, the, like, you know, slick back, the like, bowl cut. Now everyone's got, like, the broccoli cut. Did we change entire generations? What's, like, going on here? Half the price, give me 5. Do you even know what it is, chat? The moment you bring it home, it rots. The moment that you leave the school, it turns to dust. Really, bro? She's way out of his league. I'm still not a potato. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm still not a potato. What the fuck is going on? I should have never taken those shrooms. What? Riddell? Kath? Riddell and Kath. Wait. Oh, last time it was Ryan. I need to lower the sounds. That's effects. I love that pop. God, it's such a nice pop. What the hell? It's so good. I'm telling you. They'll take you seriously if you have a beret on. Look, Radel, trust me. When you go to speak to insert movie studio here, you just have to have a beret on. I'll look pretentious. Man, hey. Oh, Mark. Didn't see you there. Yo. As smooth as he slid into her messages. Okay, that's a. Not pressing today? Not today, man. Got other plans. With Nicole. It's not like that. Uh-huh. I mean it. Whatever you say, bud. What about you guys? Anything new? And here is Borgia with a flawlessly executed change of topic. Well, I submitted a pitch to our local studio. You remember, Mark? They want me to come in for a studio interview. Yo. Hell yeah. The first step to superstardom. That sounds like a good sign. So, can we come? You want to come? Of course we do. Right, Mark? Your success is our success, man. That's really sweet, actually. No, Radel, you don't understand. When you're on the level of Steven Spielberg, I want a mansion. 2 of them. Ew. Yuck. Gross. Anyway, nothing set in stone just yet. But I have a good feeling about this. Of course you do. You were inspired by my stellar acting. Hey, I was there too. I'll text you guys the details later. I really should be heading home. It's getting late. Congratulations, man. Thanks, but I don't have it in the bag just yet. You got this, dude. I sure hope so. You two don't stay out too late, okay? Yeah. Catch you later, man. I mean it. Traffic's killer this time of year. Oh, God. That what a great reference to Truck Raccoon taking out Kathy in the first time. You okay, Casanova? Why wouldn't I be? I don't know. Normally you can't stop talking about Nicole. Nicole this, Nicole that. Haha. That's not an answer, you know. I'm fine. We're fine. It's just. Wow. What would you do? What would you do if you heard something about someone? What if she's not who I think she is? Almost like these are the worst possible things to say. Foreknowledge is a very fascinating mechanic. No matter what you do with it, it's one of the most fascinating mechanics. It's breaking the fourth wall in a way that it still respects the game itself. Here we have Mark, unwittingly unable to know the kind of struggle that Kathy is going through. He doesn't realize that maybe perhaps Kathy is feeling just as hesitant about her situation in this, case too. You remember the face she made when he finally opened up about Mark's mother dying. Almost like, and I said it could have been one of two things. One, envious that he took the moment away from her. Two, that she now feels uncomfortable sharing her true inner feelings because he's hurt, and I have to be there for him. And I'm sure many of you have probably felt this if you had to help somebody. It almost feels like, well, I feel bad for opening up about my problems because I'm so busy taking care of somebody else's feelings. This is that. To ask either of these is almost to inject doubt into Kathy's mind. It's almost to say, hey, sorry, but I'm going to think differently of you. Subconsciously, but also, actively, because of what you tell me, Kathy. Something that we, the player, know about. We know her situation. Something that Mike has no clue. What would you do if you heard something about someone? What would you do if you heard something about someone? Something not good. That's what's got you so down? Common gossip? Not gossip, no. Something from my past. Why don't you just talk to her about it? That easy? Why not? A lot of things would be a lot easier if you just talk. Almost like she's saying that to herself. What? You really think so? Hey, this isn't about me, is it? So only you can answer that, dude. Surprisingly wise. You continue to estimate your best friend, Mr. Borgia. I love her little like shake side to side. She's like, yep, I'm a genius. You heard her though. Don't miss your Jeep. Hey, Perez. Catherine. Feeling hungry, huh? Not really. I'm here to see your friend Mark. Oh, okay. I'll see myself out now. Maybe I should have said that like, oh, I'll see myself out now. Like she's like, oh, she's like curious about what's like going on. Hey. Hey, Louise. Mark? So, what's the news? I'm making progress. I've been thinking a lot about the things you told me. Can you tell me more about what you saw? At the fair? Yes. Looky, looky. Ooh, looks juicy. Go on. I saw a truck on a cliffside highway. It was night. I think there was someone else there. I couldn't tell. The headlights were too bright. A cliffside highway. It looks like Little Miss Perfect is turning over a new leaf. What would the family think? Out here with a boy? Huh, maybe they'll actually be happy about it. She can't just be a nerd forever. That's so fetch. Don't listen to them. I'm sorry about that. Don't say sorry for something that you didn't do, Mark. The only people who should be sorry are these two little shits over here. You don't gotta be sorry about jack shit, Mark, alright? Never apologize for somebody else's sin. Don't listen to them, Nicole. What's your name? Sorry, I got too many women in my life. Hey, don't listen to them. Oh, I didn't. Please just go on, Mark. Oh, yeah. I felt like I had to do something. Like, it was something I had to run to, or... Who is she with, even? Some rando? Isn't that the dude who's been hanging with the new chick? Oh, wow, the plot thickens. Think she knows she's a homewrecker? Chat, I'm sorry for the streamer. Okay, yes, but you're responsible. You are all... It's different with chat and streamer, right? Chat is responsible for me. You're like the designated driver after a night out at the bar, right? You need to warn people coming in what they're walking into, right? Like, hey, watch out! There's shit on the floor. Take a step over, otherwise your foot's gonna be stinky the whole day. Hey, you sure you're okay? We could leave if... Oh, they're taking it elsewhere. Somewhere more private, perhaps? More like afraid they'll get caught. Are they troubling you that much? What? I meant, don't they bother you? I don't concern myself with such nonsense. Damn. Talk about stoic. Oh. I just thought. She just thought. There's also a difference too in Louise's personality, right? People are changing personality even. There's a lot of people who still have the same personality. They just have different circumstances now. But Louise in particular is markedly different compared to the Louise of, let's say the prime timeline, right? The prime timeline, the prime timeline Louise. The prime timeline Louise was much more emotional. She was getting more in touch with her emotions because, and that was why she found a boyfriend too. That's why she got with him, because she wanted to be more in touch with her emotions. Whereas this Louise is probably the result of a Louise that didn't really want to open up emotionally and didn't really want to try to change. As if the entire first timeline was about change. And this timeline is about stagnation. Never mind all that then. I have something to show you. Look, a laser. Come with me. What's the point of winning new channels when they've already stepped in it? Well, at least they know to wash it off, right? Oh. Good. You're already here. Nicole, we can begin. Hey, Mark. Yeah. Hey, Nicole. I asked her to come. Since you said she's been experiencing the same abnormalities. That is true, correct? Yeah. The weird feelings. You really, man, I'm so glad you're a pianist, a very talented one, because science is not your strong suit. Like, something's supposed to happen, but I see. There's also the mysterious disappearances to think about. Disappearances? Disappearances? Haven't you heard? One of our students went missing, Ryan. Ryan Soriano, right? The varsity player? Yes, but apparently he's not the only one. I heard a similar incident happened at another school. It's all very concerning. You think it's connected? I hope not, but it's better to take all variables into account. Give me a second. Good thing we have the yellow rugs to wipe the shit off our shoes on. You went there for the yellow rug stream? You wouldn't understand. Hey. That what a great. She's trying her hardest, right? And I feel for her. Cause again, it's hard to move on. It's really hard to move on when you've lost everything. It's just I get it. Hey. How's your piano practice been? Good. It's been good. Yours? Yeah. It's getting there. That's good. Do you still need any help? Maybe later. There's just a lot going on. Tell me about it. I hadn't even heard about this. The disappearance. Yeah. Apparently he never made it to the fair. It's scary. Yeah. There are no leads? No suspects? None that I know of. Wow. I hope he's okay. This is a very awkward conversation. Mark? Yeah? Is everything okay? The disappearances? Everything's fine. Do I pull the Borgia Classic, the Mr. Borgia Classic, and I do a redirect the disappearances? With people going missing. It can't be, right? No, I mean... Yeah, it can't be. Yep. Alright. Come, I have something to show you too. Oh god, thank you, Luis, for saving us from that. That was very awkward. See this? This dish. This is, if proven, a multiverse where multiple universes coexist. Now, say this is our universe. It's there, its own bubble. Among other bubbles, other universes. Like alternate realities. You could say that. Now, these bubbles usually live in harmony until, for some unknown reason, they collide. It's also clipping of the container. The walls of the bubbles touch and fluctuations ripple on their surfaces, perturbing these universes in inexplicable ways. Is that what you were testing at the cafe? The laser thing? The double slit experiment? Yes, and I've been observing that sometimes it produces wrong results. And that should never happen. Never. Sorry, the double slit experiment? I'll explain. Just know that the outcome of that experiment is constant. The fact that I observed and have been observing, otherwise, is perplexing. Terrifying, even. So if that's because of the realities colliding, what's causing that? Like when you nudge the dish. I'm not really certain yet, but there's more than one possibility. Remember Mrs. Golez's last lesson? Redshift. That's one possibility. These bubbles might be expanding quicker than anyone thought. In some theoretical models, it's possible they collide. What else could be causing it? It must be new universes are being born, albeit faster than usual. Aren't we in a new universe, chat? Theoretically, right? Say this is true, and maybe like Louise's theory is correct, because I dismissed it at the end of the last one. I dismissed it at the end of the last one because I was like, there's no way it's true. But now that we're going through it, like we're literally going through it ourselves as the player, but not as Mark, presumably that's why the game keeps saying it's our fault. Like, it's your fault. You're always living in the past. It's time to move on. Because if you don't, more and more timelines appear, and it gets denser. More packed. More prone to interaction. For all I know, and just to be clear, I'm standing on top of theories here. They have yet to be proven. You're saying this is mostly speculation. No offense. The things I'm saying right now, yes. The things I've been observing firsthand, no. There might be some substance to it. Is there anything stopping us? Like, why can't we say what you're saying is right? It's untestable, Mark. No one can prove the existence of a multiverse just yet. If there is one, however, this might be, or it might not be, the answer. So it is speculation. But it's not impossible, right? Clearly not. At least in theory. Everything's possible in the theory. Louise, was it raining the day Ryan disappeared? I don't believe so. Why do you ask? I don't know. Maybe the rain has something to do with it. That's nonsense. Oh. I can't think of an explanation that can link that to his disappearance. That and it wasn't even raining. Yeah, right. Or I remembered something else. This is a new option. Think about this very clearly. Think about this very, very deeply for a second. Up until now, we've been theorizing. The entire first timeline was like, what's going on? What's happening? What exactly is going on here? Why are things happening the way that they are? And where is this all going to lead to? Here, up until this point, we've just been going through various effects, downstream effects, the result of all this sense of deja vu, this feeling of, oh, that feels a bit weird, but it feels familiar, but also we as the player know something the characters don't. Yet here, at this moment, we can choose. For the first time ever, we can actually choose. This is a huge development here. Because for us to choose this is not just Mark choosing this. Mark has some strange memories of this place, but he doesn't necessarily know it. This is us, the player, choosing to exert our influence onto this world. Which is a whole different ball game compared to just these characters that we play happening to remember like pieces of their past lives. No, this is us, the player, exerting the fact that he remembered something else. Honing, like really zeroing in on it and bringing it to light where it would probably fade otherwise if we just ignored it. Unlike the sensation of, I need to go pee. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I got lost in an alternate timeline there. Sorry. In an alternate timeline, I just shit my pants. I remembered something else. We're going to exert our influence on this world. I must have remembered another day. You're right. But hey, if you end up being right, what can we do about it? Oh, look at them. Oh, look at them. Oh, God, I can't believe there's two of them. Girl, look. Have they been caught? It looks like a tense conversation. Ooh, I hope somebody gets slapped. It's a scandalous. I'm putting my money on the new girl. Kate said she's a rat. I'm gonna go give them a piece of... Never mind. Never mind them, it's not important. We have to focus. Are you sure? Or it's important? Are you sure it's important? Listen. I'm down to punch somebody in the face, and also they're assholes and they deserve it. Therefore, we can't go to jail for it, I don't think. But I'm not a lawyer, so don't listen to me on that. I'm just gonna assume that's fine. That's fine. It's important. Of course it's important. I can talk to them more. It'll help you focus. Be my guest. But I'm perfectly fine. I'm good. Let's leave them be. Now, back to the matter at hand. Wow. Oh my god, Riddell, you're about to hit the big leagues. Are you ready, buddy? Listen, don't be nervous. Where's your beret? Riddell, where's your beret? Riddell, step number one. Where's your beret? Alright, dude. Breathe. I am breathing. I'd be dead otherwise. You know what I mean. Just relax. I believe that is impossible right now. You worked really hard. Or our test shots will amaze them. I really want to get... I don't know, there's something with the volume. Sorry, I know I'm pixel fucking the volume at the moment, but I really want to get the volume perfect, chat. This is so satisfying. If you made a game that was just about volume sliders and just like playing with the volume slider, and all you... Wait, if you made a game about volume slider, moving slider up and down makes satisfying noises. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna make that. Game jam idea. Okay, cool. Thank you, Until Done. Very good implementation. I like that. I'm gonna say that he worked really hard. You're saying our test shots will amaze them feels a bit narcissistic, right? It's like Mark saying, yeah, don't worry, man. You're totally gonna get in, okay? Me and Kathy, I mean, we really dazzled people, alright? Our shots are gonna dazzle people. But also saying you worked really hard is also not very... It's too generic of an advice, right? It's like saying, oh, but you worked so hard, honey. It's like, thanks, mom. You don't even know what I'm doing. You don't even care about me ever since dad died, right? Like, you have to really hone in on what somebody worked on to really convey a sense of victory. Because what Riddell needs right now is a win. Because right now, he's going to go into this having already believed that he's lost. When he needs to go into this knowing that he's already got a win under his belt, and this could just be another win to add to his, ever-growing repertoire. Owning in on a specific thing that he's done well is, I think, the best way to go about this. Our test shots will amaze them. And I'm a narcissist. Hey, once I see our test shots, they'll be blown away. I don't know. It's still a little unrefined. That's cool. These people can help you refine it, right? I guess so. Mr. Gonzalez? Yes? You may now enter the conference room. Cool. Thanks. We're not going in at the same time, are we? That seems kind of silly now. It's like, wait a minute. For a moment there, the way that they lined up, it's like I was about to shoot Riddell, and Kathy was in the way. All these movies. God, I love that they went through all the trouble. Again, the environmental design in this game, I said this since the first episode, I'll say it again. It's so goddamn good. They did such a good job of making these places feel real. It's so beautiful. And the way that they use the actual lighting and like had an actual 3D scene, it's perfect. It's such a good style. You got this, man. You're a Riddell. You're a Rydell. I forgot about the Rydell. You're our Rydell. Thanks, guys. Here goes everything. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Wow. Rydell. He didn't even make fun of that. I just really hope he gets this. There's no way he won't. He's got this in the bag. He has been working pretty hard. That's our Rydell. That is our Rydell. I love their little nickname for him. Besides, he had our help too. I'm sure it's gonna go well. Yeah, you're probably right. He's gonna be walking the red carpet in no time. And we'll be there with him. Man, I hope they get my good side. A futile effort. You think you're funny, huh? What about you? You've been working pretty hard yourself. Oh, the piano club? Duh. It's going well, or it's going. It is going, but I want to see what happens when he says it's going versus it's going well. Like, being honest, right? This is, I think the first timeline was about insincerity. It was about things just happening. And again, now this timeline is about stagnation, right? One is change, one is stagnation. One is about surface level, one is about depth. It's going. It's going. Is this about Nicole? What about Nicole? Oh, shut up, smartass. Have you talked to her yet? A little. And? I don't know, Kath. It's complicated. Okay, Rydell does not look like he's doing well. His eyebrows went from happy and excited to worrisome. And the eyebrows tell the whole story, right? Some with really expressive eyebrows, you can really do a lot. Even though his actions have stayed the same, it's going downhill. There's so much going on. Well, that is true. I hear they still haven't found Ryan. Jeez, I know. I was really hoping he just skipped town or something. Well, there's more to it than that. What do you mean? I don't even know. Everything's messed up. Hey, that's not true. We're still alright, right? I guess so. You got any good news to share? No. Not really. You know me. Same old, same old. You say that every time. Well, 'tis the truth. Hey, there's our Rydell. There's our Rydell. How'd it go, man? Oh. Yeah, I think you bombed it. Also, Kathy does always say, same old, same old. It's interesting when she says same old, right? Because it's the way that she says it. It's how she says it. That's what she said in the last timeline too. She's the only one who never actually gets to change. It's like her time was already cut short from the very beginning. And she's just hanging on by her last thread. Like a zombie walking through life. Come on, man. I know that prank too well. We're waiting for that smile. I'm sure you got it. Oh, fuck, Kathy. I think you pushed it a little bit too far, Kathy. You didn't get it. You should have read the room a bit more. I will say Mike and Kathy are kind of the perfect duo. Not even like a couple, just a duo, because they're so callous and unaware of other people's feelings. Hey, no big deal, right? Plenty of studios in the sea and all that. We just gotta find the right fit for you. It's their loss anyway. They couldn't see your genius, Kath. Not right now, okay? Oh. I know you mean well. It's just... I really thought it would work out this time. I put my heart into it. You know? But it wasn't enough. I'm sorry, man. Well, you can't just give up. But you can't give up just yet, right? I'm gonna go ahead, you guys. I just need some time to think. You sure? You can go get some fishbowl by the covered court. Or ice cream. I'm sure. Thanks, guys. I just need a moment. Yeah, man. You gonna be okay? Take care! This sucks. I don't know how to cheer him up. He doesn't want that. Maybe we should try more. Well, of course he wants to be happy. Everybody wants to be cheered up. The problem is that he doesn't know what he wants at this point. What he wants is to just be alone with his feelings so he can process it. It's not that he doesn't want to be cheered up. He just wants to be alone to give himself some time to come to terms with it so that he can be cheered up. However, I'm really enjoying this episode of Mike and Kathy don't know how to deal with things like feelings, so let's try more. Let's try more. You think maybe we should try more? But haven't we tried enough? Whoa. Hey, son. I'm trying to make it home for Christmas, but it's looking busy. Hopefully your mother can come too. Let me know if you can hear from her, okay? This song feels like a distorted Christmas song almost. Like your wishes won't come true this year. God, my dad has less friends than Kathy. Dad, we need to talk about Mom. Hey, Mark. I'm not sure what's wrong, but... Oh, she's trying to find the words to say. I miss hanging out with you and playing the piano together. She's trying to find the words to say it. Let me know when you want to practice again. I miss you. Please don't leave her unread. Oh. Mark? Mark? Are you okay? There's a fireworks show I was gonna show you guys. To celebrate Radell's... Well, you know. It's visible from here. I don't know if you want to be cheered up, but... it might take your mind off some things. Fireworks? Yeah, if you want. Bleeding bursts in the dark. Huh? I mean, yeah. Let's watch the fireworks. References to a past life. Alright. It's a pretty night, huh? It is. Not a cloud in sight. Yeah. Perfect for the fireworks. I'm sorry. For what? For what? Everything. What do you mean everything? I don't know. I just want us all to be happy. It's starting. We'll be alright. Right? I... Kathy! Mark? What's wrong? We have to go. What? What the hell is going on? We'll be here. We have to go. Now! He? Who's he? Your brother. My brother? What's going on? Did you call him? No, Mark? Kath. What are you hiding? Please. Mark, I'm sorry. Oh my God. That confirms, or maybe at least doesn't disprove certain things I've been thinking about. Right? Those ideas that I had about Kathy knowing more than she should have, more than she's letting on, and her to say sorry like that. And that sentence that she always said, that she's been saying the whole time, that she wants us to just be all right. All of us. That sense of deja vu being so strong. That was Mark, in that moment, reaching out as he was, as he knew it to be, and trying to find the truth behind it all. That was a very heavy scene. We're getting closer to some truth. But we can't get any closer today, because that's it, chat, for this session. Up until then, I've got things to do, and I've got to go. And my heart needs to, I need to really sort of sit down and really think about this more and really rethink my own theories. I'm a bit like the Louise of this world. And I'm scared to keep going because I feel like now it's like a message being sent to me. It's like, you are Louise. And all the timelines just shifted and all of a sudden I'm like in the Philippines going to like high school, right? So I gotta be careful here, alright? Thank you for watching. Until then. This game, every single time we play it, gets better and better and better. And more and more and more gets revealed. And... God. I can't wait to figure out what's going on here. And to have a definitive answer of some kind. Maybe we never will, but at least we know more about what's going on here. I think some hints of whatever has been happening, and what I think is ultimately Kathy's desire is being pushed onto this world. In a weird way, it's that tension between us, the player, and Kathy, the pawn in it all. Her wanting to be more than what she was written to be. Denched, you don't get it. Okay, well, chat, that's sorry, I don't get it. As in, like, you, the like, chat, that's a you problem. If you want to know more, please go watch my VODs. But this is it for this session. Up until then, thank you for watching.